Erwin Schrödinger was born on August 12, 1887, in Vienna, Austria. In 1926, after attending the University of Vienna, he developed his wave equation, which was fundamental in explaining the trajectory of electrons as they travel within an atom. Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was an Austrian physicist who achieved fame for his contributions to quantum mechanics, especially the Schrödinger equation, for which he received the Nobel Prize in 1933. In 1935, after extensive correspondence with personal friend Albert Einstein, he proposed the Schrödinger's cat thought experiment. He continued his work in physics at several prestigious institutions before returning to Vienna, Austria, where he died 5 years later in 1956.
Schrödinger's equation is his most enduring legacy at more technical level. To this day, Schrödinger is known as the father of quantum physics. In fact, the large crater Schrödinger on the far side of the moon is named after him. He did not believe in religious views because he was a man of science.
Walcott, don't you know that it's insane? Don't you wanna get out of Cape Cod tonight? Walcott, Mystic Seaport, is that?
A powerful model of the atom was developed by Erwin Schrödinger in 1926. Schrödinger combined equations for the behavior of waves with the de Broglie equation to generate a mathematical model for the distribution of electrons in an atom. The advantages of this model is that it consists of mathematical equations known as wave functions that satisfy the requirements placed on the behavior of electrons. The disadvantage is that it is difficult to imagine a physical model of electrons as waves. Another famous experiment of Schrödinger was Schrödinger's cat. This is a famous illustration of the principle in quantum theory of superposition, proposed by him in 1935. Schrödinger's cat serves to demonstrate the apparent conflict between what quantum theory tells us is true about the nature and behavior of matter on the microscopic level and what we're said to be true about the nature and behavior of matter on the macroscopic level, everything visible to the naked human eye.
Out of Cape Cod tonight.
Theories of Erwin Schrödinger. Erwin Schrödinger stated that rather than electrons being distributed with an electron configuration of shells and energy levels, they were arranged in orbitals, which were systematically distributed within electron clouds. He defined an orbital as the region of space that surrounds a nucleus, in which two electrons may randomly move. This represents the quantum model of electrons, and describes more of the chemical phenomenon than the simple particle of corpuscular model. De Broglie's experiment showed that all matter acts as waves, which also meant that electrons themselves were wave-like. In reality, this was true, combined with the fact that electrons are constantly moving. It was clear that electrons could not be correctly given a definite position within the atom, and instead were given probable regions, which are the atomic orbitals described before. Also, he described the four primary types of orbitals, which are the s, p, d, and f orbitals.
The Schrödinger's atomic model is based in the solution of Schrödinger's equation for electrostatical potential with spherical symmetry, called also hydrogenoid atom. In this model, electrons are watched originate as a stationary wave of matter, whose amplitude decreases when overpassing the atomic radius.
insane. Don't you wanna get out of Cape Cod, out of Cape Cod tonight? Walcott, the bottleneck is a shit show. Hyannis Port is a ghetto, out of Cape Cod tonight.